press conference, he came out and blamed the offense, which I'm sure everybody else would say the offense just has or maybe less than the defense. But it's just so much reassuring that in the pencil that it's not that that's a scary place they can play for somebody else. The next guy, that's basically not the line we have. Look for these babies that will get the job, but you have to focus on these babies.
test it. Let's test it over and over again. Because this season, I want him to be ready for next season. And look, it might have been an audible. Like, we'll ask Jared Goff about it. Hey, the 4th and 1 call. Take us through that. And I'll tell him, I want to test the run game. I really want to test the run game. But, oh, and by the way, are the Packers good at stopping the run? Like, I even think it works. Here's the other thing. I think it probably works. I think it works a lot. But the most important thing is to test Penny Sewell. This is about your bright, shiny toy. Take him out for a spin and run behind him. Now, one call. I'm saying fire Anthony Lynn, Dan Campbell. That play call frustrated the hell out of me, and I've saved up capital, okay, over the years to now bitch about play calling. Right. Because I have it. That call frustrated me. You know what is, hey, look, people might laugh and say, here you are bitching on the air about a meaningless game. You're bitching on the air about a meaningless game and what's probably going to be a meaningless season, and you're mad about a play call, and that, yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated because it was the perfect time to take your new O-line and your new O-line that out first.
Yeah, I get it. But I'm not frustrated about that as much as anywhere near as much as you are, because I thought that they had options. Certainly have an option to run the ball because they've got the running game. But the way Goff was playing to that point, he was awfully efficient and he was finding his receivers. I felt confident that they could draw up a play, have a receiver open, and get it done. Unfortunately, the way it worked out, we'll have to ask him what he saw. If that was option number 1, and he's just going with it, waiting for receivers to get his break, and then throws it, and it's incomplete. The unfortunate part is that there were 2 guys that were open on the right side that he wasn't looking at. So that whole play is disappointing for a number of fronts.
This is how you have a piston-like result. You're putting the game in the hands of your young guys, sink or swim. And, do I think they would have swam? Yeah, I think they would have been fine. But there'll be other 4th and 1s. There'll be other opportunities to do this. I hope they do.
That's why I actually don't. You don't usually fly off the handle. You're a pretty calm, collected guy. That's why I'm so surprised how upset you are. And because just like you said, there are going to be more 4th and 1s as the season goes. There's going to be more opportunities to run the ball when the other team knows you have to run the ball. The only thing I can kind of think of is maybe you're so emotional because they were up in this game and they looked like the first. You brought up things to look forward to or positives the first half. I think maybe that's the reason why you're so emotional, because they were in this game and they could have won this game. And even though we all know that they're not going to be a good team, and when it's all said and done, they're not going to have a good record. But for that moment, for yesterday, for that just moment, you're like, hey, they're only 0-1 right now. They have a chance to beat the Packers on the road. Play, do the right thing, make the right play call, right?
Well, I think you might be right. I think it might have something to do with the fact that they played well enough in the first half to make you think that this could be a stepping stone win potentially for a bad team, like one that you can hang your hat on, and it might be the hotel.
I'm surprised that so many people have already said today they're upset with them not trying to kick the field goal in this situation. I'm really surprised by that.
Really?
Well, I mean, very few people expect this team to be a really competitive football team this year, or a team that's going to win a bunch of games. So why not roll the dice, gamble, take chances where you can? And this was a perfect chance to take a gamble. It just didn't work out.
248-539-9797. Let's go to Frank in Sterling Heights. You're on 97.1. Hi, Frank.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, I just want to know what happened to trust in the process. Hey, this is supposed to be looking at. I know we got excited, we're up in the game. And another point I want to make, Jared Goff is not the second best quarterback in the league. He doesn't have the top 100 receivers in the team, and he looks pretty good. That's all I got to say.
Well, he looked great in the first half. There was a stat, one of those next-gen stats, and I want to ask him about this. I think it was Louis Riddick that said in the broadcast that he had 3.28 seconds to throw, which was the second highest of his career. He had more time to throw in the first half of that game than every other game of his career minus one. That tells you something about what it can happen if you give a quarterback time. What this offensive line might be capable of. 248-539-9797. Hey, the biggest game of Week 3, the Monday nighter between Philly and Dallas. And FanDuel Sportsbook is about to make it even bigger because FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. That means you can end the NFL week right by winning $150 on a $5 bet. It's one of the reasons why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook app. It's easy to use, safe and secure, and there's fast payouts. FanDuel is sports betting made simple. They're always hooking you up with great offers. Plus, when you win, you get paid quickly. See for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Sign up using the promo code Doug this week, where Dallas takes on Philadelphia. You can win $150 on a $5 bet. Remember to use the promo code Doug so they know that we sent you exclusively on the FanDuel sportsbook app. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Maximum bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Fisher is different? How? Don't you just ride the wave?
Nope. We actively manage client portfolios based on our forward-looking views of the market. In times like these, we understand that clients want proactive communication and guidance.
You don't just provide cookie-cutter portfolios?
No, we get to know our clients so we can tailor their portfolios to their specific goals and needs. We even offer resources on Social Security, Medicare, tax efficiency, and more. Our primary goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, our fees are transparent, structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments. Clearly different money management.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Prescription products require an online consultation. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Think you might have ED? Not sure? Well, we'd like to let you in on a little secret. ED is common. About 40% of men experience ED by age 40, but the solution is simple. Find it at 4hims.com.
I didn't have to talk to a doctor in person. There was no copay, and the medication was shipped right to my door in discreet packaging.
Hims took care of it, fast and easy. Now our love life is better than ever. Get access to doctors online who can prescribe you FDA-approved ED medication if appropriate. The same active ingredient as name brands, but 90% cheaper. Skip the waiting rooms and pharmacy lines. Get a free medical consultation and rise to the occasion or your money back. Go to 4hims.com/join to get your first visit free. No copay required. The only way to get this special offer is to go to 4hims.com/join. FORHIMS.com/JOY.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV. So why am I in a British drama you watch on demand?
That's who Thomas. Will I do?
Sure. It's because DirecTV Stream brings the best of live TV and on demand together.
Oh, you're quite the dunce.
Mr. Jeffries, you're making me blush. Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package location. Restrictions apply. Churches has a deal made for you or all y'all. Choose your favorite tenders, your classic style chicken and spicy or original. With signs and biscuits for everyone. So swing by for Church's Speed 6 starting at $20 piece. Church's, bringing that down home flavor. Offer valid at participating location. Help Mother Waddles to help those in need by donating your card. Your card donation to Mother Waddles will provide food and shelter to the poorest of the poor. Call Mother Waddles today and change a life. Call 313-WADDLES. The names you trust. The teams you love.
There were things that I was actually encouraged with out there. Bobby Price encouraged me. Jerem, I thought, did some really good things for us. There's a number of guys. That offensive line, so there's improvement in areas, and then you take a step in one area and then you take a step back in another. So for us, we just got to clean that stuff up, and I think we're a lot closer than maybe people may think. And it's not going to matter until we actually turn the tides, but once we do, I think we're going to feel pretty good. So we just got to continue to improve. We're in a race to improve.
Remember yesterday when the phone lines didn't work?
Yep.
They were working. 248-539-9797. Let's get back to your calls. Ed is in Ann Arbor. He's next. Hi, Ed.
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Doug,
I'm with you, baby. Let me tell you, when they didn't run the ball on fourth down, that's when they didn't commit to get that touchdown before the half. That's when they lost the game. With Green Bay coming out and getting the ball to begin the second half. After he beat Anzalone over the shoulder, the game was over. If you notice if you notice the Green Bay quarterback, that's the first time he smiled. Was after that happened. He was in trouble before then, but I said that to say this. The Lions were exposed last night in their very weakest position, and that's linebacker. That's why the running back scored 4 touchdowns last night. They couldn't cover that guy from sideline to sideline.
Well, that's a position that absolutely needs to be upgraded. It needs to be upgraded in a big way.
Right. They lack what you need most at that position, and that's speed. And that's what's so frustrating about it. Is because we know the kid from Purdue, he's got speed. He closes on the ball and he hits the foul with his thumb. And that's why we want to see him.
No, I think linebacker, in the next couple of seasons, I'd like to see that group get dramatically upgraded. There were guys running to the sidelines, and you knew they were going to beat the linebacker there and turn the corner and get up the field. Over and over. 248-539-9797. Brian is next. Hi, Brian.
Hey, guys. You kind of said everything that I said a lot of times, but if you remember the thing I keep saying when I call in, is out of this season, I don't want to see them beat themselves in games. I don't think they completely beat themselves last month. They certainly had a part in it. I think everyone pretty much expected them to lose this game. When you look at especially what the defensive makeup is, everyone knows that they're an incredibly deficient defensive back, especially with injuries, and even more deficient at linebacker. The 2 most glaring holes in the team. I fully expected Rodgers to pick them apart, especially over the middle, and he did. A couple of things that really, really stand out where I'm like, they beat themselves. Thought they played decent in the first half, but now you're a quarterback, you can't fumble the ball. I'll even give you a bad snap once you see in the rain or something like that, like crazy one-off that happens. But you can't have a ball squirt out of your hands like a backstroke. That can't happen. Talking about the 4th and 1, look, I agree with you. I would have liked to have seen ran the ball, but throwing there isn't unheard of. With that being said, kind of like you guys said, if you are going to throw the ball there and you're a quarterback, you got to be able to go through your progressions and find the open man. There were guys that were open. He forced it. I think it was Amon-Ra St. Brown did a little cut. He was wide open for a first down, which is exactly what that guy is supposed to do and why he was drafted. Make quick cuts, get short passes over the middle. He's a shame.
It's funny because I'm actually literally more upset that they didn't run the ball there in a game that didn't matter than I would be in a game that did. Like, the Lions are contending for an NFC crown, and that's late in the year. I want them to get the first down no matter whatever they deem is the best play and roll with it. I just think you've got this brand new fancy offensive tackle that's supposed to be, looks really promising. Run behind him with all the pressures on him. Call the play, get in the play, and call. This play call is called jamming Penny Sewell down your throat, and you can't stop it. That's the play call I want. And line up behind him and run behind him, and this is the time to experiment with stuff like that.
Well, the other side of that coin is using him to pass protection to make sure that the quarterback has plenty of time to throw the ball where he's got to be, because he's got whoever's lined up across from him locked up. The thing we've learned about the Lions, though, right now, with this team here in 2021, is that it is a razor thin margin of error that they have. You cannot make mistakes. If you're the Lions, if they're going to win games, they can't make mistakes. It's just razor thin. You can't do it. And when they made them, they came in bunches. Don't convert 4th and 1. You don't stop on 3rd and 12, give them a 50-yard play. You fumble a snap deep in your own territory. It turns into a quick touchdown. I mean, those 3 things happen in the game's out of reach.
248-539-9797. Brendan in Northville. What's up, Brendan?
Not much. How's it going, guys?
Okay.
I want to talk about people calling in saying that they should have kicked that field goal on 4th and 1. Like, most people must have no clue that has been horrible, hot garbage for 5 years, and they either have the same exact personnel or they have all of it. So he knows that you got to go all in to try and win these games. So of course he went for it on 4th and 1, and after the game he's blaming the offense for the loss. He's doing that because he knows that's the one side of the ball that can win us games this year. So I just don't think it's reasonable whatsoever to expect, go out there for the field goal and pray out that our defense makes the stop. I just think Dan Campbell is smarter than people are giving him credit for.
Thank you for the phone call, Brendan. We go to Mike on Estelle. You're next here on 97.1. What's up, Mike?
I kind of disagree with the last caller. I mean, the defense is just horrible. It's not there at all. And then for the coach, also, this guy is good. I mean, Dan Campbell, but he's blaming the offense. It's just doesn't do the Giants.
I think the previous caller's point, I think Brendan's point was that the only way they're going to win this game is win any games is with the offense playing at a pretty high level. So he's leaning on them to do so.
Yeah, I agree there. Well, thanks for letting me call.
Yeah, but I will say, it sounds contradicting from Dan Campbell. You want to put the onus on the offense to score more points and have to outscore the other team? Then go for touchdowns when you have 2 minutes and 3 timeouts. Now, that's my issue, and you know who you're going up against, Aaron Rodgers. The guy's already scored easy 14 points on you when they had the ball. They're going to continue to score as this game goes on, so you need to score as well. So I didn't understand it looked like playing for a long field goal to end the half when you need touchdowns. So then you're going for it on 4th down. Which I don't have a problem with, but you want to put the onus on the offense? Do it the entire game, man.
248-539-9797. Brian's in Detroit, and he's on 97.1. Hello, Brian.
Doug, I'm going to tell you the real reason you upset. Because you ran around here for 2 weeks talking about Aaron Rodgers is not the same, and maybe the Lions have a chance. So you built up the fans and your hopes into thinking we might be able to get this game. When actually reality set in, and he's still one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league, and the Lions have no hope. So y'all told me we go work with them. Y'all told me the season would be bad anyway. So why are we getting mad about some of the dumb stuff they doing?
Brian, if you ever do a job like this and you have 4 hours a day and you talk about stuff, you're going to be wrong and you get used to it. And it's going to happen. It doesn't affect me that much. It really doesn't. I mean, I get it, but we fill and talk a lot, and we might be wrong on occasion. And I'll own it. It's not a huge deal to me. You're going to miss some. You're going to swing and miss every once in a while. It's not a huge deal. Sorry. 248-539-9797. Joey's on a cell next. Hello, Joey.
Come on, guys.
How you doing?
First of all, I want to say, Doug, I agree with you 100% on that hotel room. I would have done the exact same thing you did. Just cancel the whole thing. Can't work with me. I can't work with you.
I mean, I couldn't believe that this concept wasn't. I needed to change my check-in day. I didn't need. All I had to do was check in a day later, and they're like, "Well, we don't have any rooms." And I'm like, "Well, I still have my room. I just want to check in a day later." And they wouldn't let me change it. I'm like, "You got to be kidding me."
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you 100%. I would have done the exact same thing. You handled it perfectly, man. I just want to say, as far as Jared Goff goes, first half he saw exactly what he could do for the Lions, man. Like, that's what you want. That's the best case scenario. Like, okay, that could work. He could be our starting quarterback for God knows how long, because this upcoming draft, this ain't it for quarterback. But then the second half comes down, and you're just like, wow, okay. Kind of need a new quarterback going on over here, coming in the future. This guy can handle us for the time being, but if we can get the first half performance all the time, we're in great shape. But the hands, they got to work a little better for him. I get it, it's raining, but he can't fumble balls in situations like that, man.
No, that was disappointing. But I look at this, and if you asked yourself, if you have the number 1 pick in the draft in 2022, what position would you go for? Because I'm not asking anybody to tie him down to a player specifically.
Yep.
Will a quarterback emerge from college football that ends up being, oh, this guy's the next great thing? Maybe. I mean, typically does every year. Everybody says, oh, look, this guy's great. But I've watched through 2 games so far this year, and nothing's changed. I need a game record. And I think the game record comes on the defensive side.
Okay. Yeah, I'd still go quarterback. too early to make this call. Let's
Way
start.
too early, yes.
And the reason I go quarterback is because there's a lot of time, a lot of games to be played, and I think a number one worthy candidate will emerge. I think last year was false data from college football. That's why this year seems so surprising, and that's why some of these draftable prospects are letting people down. 248-539-9797. More of your phone calls and feedback coming up. 97.1.
And you're looking to refinance or purchase a new home, give these people a call. Hall Financial, they know what they're doing. 866-CALL-HALL is the telephone number. CallHallFirst.com is the website. I went through Hall Financial years ago to refinance. I was very happy with the process. Everything went smoothly, went quickly. They answered all my questions. They made me feel comfortable about it, and I made the right decision for me. How about you? How about taking advantage of your equity? With interest rates at historic lows, there is a strong chance that your home is now worth more than ever. And if you've been paying on your home mortgage for over a year, you need to call Hall Financial and talk to a trusted mortgage expert who wants to find the best options for your personal financial needs. You can use the equity to pull cash out, pay off student loans, erase credit card debt, or even fund that home renovation that you've been thinking about. So give Hall Financial a call right now for a free 5-minute mortgage review to see how much equity you've built up in your home and how that can benefit your personal financial situation today. Give them a call, 866-CALL-HALL, or on the web at callhallfirst.com. That's callhallfirst.com.
What's up, everyone? Heather Park here from my friends at Bet River Sportsbook. They're your pro football